and welcome to the Happy Hour TV, where we bring you trending and exciting news. How you doing today? I am Cece. There's the news on the political scene. Well, you know what I say? All is fair in love and war. And this is a case of war because there is a there's a battle for the ministerial seats from the appointees that's been presented to the Senate. And the nominees have come up with a lot of stories, some sub-stories, some sympathetic stories, some stories that just geared towards appealing to the emotions, all in a bid to get a seat on the ministerial position of the government. One of them is a ministerial nominee from Katsina State, Hannatu Musawa, who told the Senate on Tuesday, being August 2nd, that her father sold kolanut on the streets in order to make ends meet and to make sure she had a Western and a good education. Now, Ms. Musawa, who is also a lawyer, was among the 28 Nigerians nominated by President Bola Tinubu as ministers last Thursday, and she is currently the presidential advisor on culture and entertainment economy. She was also the 9th nominee screened by the upper chamber on Tuesday. Now, when the Senate President Godswill Akpabio asked her to introduce herself and summarize her resume, Ms. Musawa decided to speak instead about her family background and her upbringing and everything she went through, and at the point she got so emotional, she started crying. She said she came from a poor, struggling family, and in order to survive, her father, Musa Musawa, was a renowned politician. In order to ensure that she had a good Western education, he sold kolanut on the streets in order to send her to school. She also told the senators that her biggest regret was that her father, who labored with her, could not witness her nomination for the ministerial appointment despite all the hardships. But halfway through her halfway through her background story, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio stopped her and asked her all they wanted from her was a summary of herself and her resume and not the stories which she was actually telling them. At that point, he asked those in agreement with him should say "I," and they said "I." She took a bow and she left. Now, please listen to Ms. Musawa's background story. What do you think about this whole ministerial appointment? Do you think she should be picked based on empathy, based on what she went through? I don't think that should be based on picking a minister. However, but things can, go a different path at times. And her story might appeal to some emotions or not. I guess we'll soon see when the final ministerial list comes out. Alright, that is on the Happy Hour TV. At the end of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell for more trending news. Bye for now.
With you. My journey thus far begins and ends with two stories of two African boys. The first is the tale of a little black boy born in the rural setting of Bichi in Kano State into a humble family that struggled to make ends meet. By accident of birth, he started off selling kolanut on the streets just to make ends meet. But by determination, courage, innovation, initiation, toil and focus, he found himself standing beside Malam Aminu Kano during the Northern Elements Progressive Union movement, studying at Cambridge University, speaking Mandarin, becoming one of the most prolific northern politicians of his time, and empowering his children, especially his daughters. That man's name was Alhaji Musa Musawa, and he was my father. He passed on exactly 147 days ago, approximately 3,551 hours ago. As I stand here today, I do so in fulfillment of his journey, of his legacy, and of his effort. My greatest regret is that he is not alive to see his third-born daughter being screened as a ministerial nominee of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I grew up as a daughter of parents that cherished learning and believed in the power of justice to transform lives. The foundation bequeathed to me by the parents and community that brought me up planted in me a lifelong commitment to pursuing truth, fairness, and equality. Politics may mean different things to different people, but it has become another avenue for me to drive change. As reluctantly as I am to call myself a politician, however, when one has been an active participant in the political game for 21 years, one is forced to come to terms with the fact that, yeah, honey, you probably are a politician. My political journey started in December 2002 when I joined the Buhari organization. Okay. I started my story, I'll conclude.
What we expect from you is just verbal. What we expect from you is just verbal summary of yourself. My name is this, that, not an address to the United Nations. So, and once you do that, you now wait for us to guide you as you progress.